I've been thinking, musing, really, and I've come to the conclusion that it's better for our lives if we work with the theory of involuntary evil. It's what Socrates developed. The idea that people will do things that are self-serving and cruel, rather than self-sacrificing and good. And the initial reaction to me saying that to people is often that I'm wrong. That you should, in your life, believe in the humanity of people. Believe that if you do good things will come around. And I can see where that comes from, because there are countless examples of people doing good in the world. Humanitarian work and, self-sacrificing things all over the place. And it's very rare to see something that is incredibly malicious. Things like murdering and stealing. The things that'll put people in prison. But I think that those things that are extreme are often not done in our culture purely because of the consequences. And they're only done in desperation. But if you take a look at things that seem like lesser evils to people, things in social circles, for example, like lying, cheating, and backstabbing, you have countless examples of that happening in almost everyone's social circle, and across all kinds of cultures. So, here's a question. Between something original and a completely indistinguishable fake, what holds more value? And when I say indistinguishable, I mean that no expert or historian would ever know the difference unless they had seen the creation process. So there's three answers to that. A, the original is more valuable. This is what artists see in Van Gogh paintings because it was the creation of the original, that gave it its value. B, there's no difference in the value between them because they're completely indistinguishable, so why put any differentiation between that? But the third answer, C, is something that I think I've fallen in love with. It says that the fake is more valuable than the original, because in the fake's deliberate attempt to become something that it wasn't created to be, that effort and that change has given it more value than the original ever could have. So, if you apply that to people, take someone who is supposedly good at heart, someone whose reaction is involuntarily kind. Every good thing that person does is a reaction. It is a default position, something that they would just do naturally because that's who they are. And that's fine. But if that kind of person does something cruel or malicious, that means that they had to depart from what they were originally. They had to deliberately force themselves to be something that they weren't, just to cause pain. But if you flip that on its head and you say that people are horrible by default, right? That people are involuntarily evil and self-serving, that means that every horrible thing that they do is reactionary. It's just their quick response. They didn't have to put in any thought. No one hurt you by being deliberate. And every good action that kind of person takes, it becomes more valuable because they had to depart from reacting cruelly, from being monstrous, just to show kindness. And that makes that kindness more wonderful than it could have been if it was just natural. I really think it is better for our lives if we consider people to be evil by default. It means that the good things that we do and that happen to us can be appreciated a lot more. And the horrible actions that we sometimes take and the horrible things that happen to us can be brushed aside just a little bit more easily. Take 2, shot 4.
Car.
Car? Do we just keep it rolling?
Yep, I'm just gonna keep it rolling. Which way? It's like, I'm like, where is it, Caitlin? Alright.
Sure you want me to pretend my cameraman isn't in the middle of the road?
Yes.
Speed.
Rolling still. You know what? F it. I can just stay here for this one.
Okay, that's fine.